Hello everyone, this is Honora and today we are back with Chaos Zero Nightmare and we're gonna talk about our new lovely combatant, right? With the release of Season 4, we got a new wonderful to look at combatant on the screen right now. Her name is Hilde, but she is not just a good looking combatant, she also really strong. But that's not all the good thing that coming in this patch, because in this patch there is a new feature got into the game that we need to talk about first. When you visit any combatant, you go to card menu and you can have a new button here, a build preset. That basically you can make yourself, right? You can remove whatever card you need, dub any card or add any common card or desired card you want. And today I'm just here to give you guys how I build her, right? How I build Hilde together with the code of this preset. This is just a base version. You can get more copy of Quiver Reload, you can get more copy of Door and Release. You can apply device to any of these to see for you see fit. And the code, can be input here, right? This is an import one. And the code gonna be in description down below. But before we go into her kit and everything, let me showcase how this build performs, right? And I don't know where to do that to show the best performance, but Nebula Distortion, this only allow you to use a current seasonal deck, and I only have one deck for Hilde, which is what I showed before, right? Of course, in this one I have another copy of Quiver Reload and I have a device on 3 cards. But that's fine because the other two use a basic ass deck. So how well can she perform in this, right? This is max difficulty 9 stack Nebula Distortion. Without my support, right? We have Ray and Veronica here just to fill the slot. So sadly, we cannot do much right now. But yeah, her main gameplay of this one is two things. First, get a 0-in stuff from either on hit. Whenever you do an attack, it's gonna give you 2 0-in or activate attunement to get more 0-in. 0-in is a big attack that's gonna happen at the end of the turn. It's a 35% extra attack per stack. It's a one hit, so it's multiplied together. It's gonna target the highest HP enemy on the field, and when activated, the stack reset. That is first thing. Second thing is using Quiver Reload to give a lot of homing arrow, which is an extra attack, and this card will activate on draw. And after it's activated, it draw for free. So it's a free attack basically. And it can loop into itself too. Lastly is her Vortex Arrow. This card scale with how many times you draw an attack card through the ability. Of course, this is a dupe version, right? I forgot to mention this is dupe 4 already because I like her so much. The base version gonna be draw 3, and this gonna reduce by I think 60%, and the scaling gonna reduce to 62, not 90. But if you have one dupe, it's gonna be 4 and it's gonna be this number. Alright, that is her game plan. Of course, it's not like the best first turn clear, but with a proper support in the other two slots with draw, with AP, you can do all that in one turn. But right now, as you know, I use the base as deck for both Veronica and Ray, so most of the cards are useless. And of course, we have tutoring exclusive, right? Draw 2 lead cards and reduce the cost by 1. So it becomes free. And look at the damage. This is without any support. Well, we have passive 6 do from Ray, which is plus 20% damage of 1 free moral, is not much, but it's work. And we can also do this. Sadly, we don't have upgrade yet, so we don't have a zero in scaling. But as you can see, it can loop itself, and it's really fun when it loop itself. Alright, now we have zero in. We're gonna take a hit. That's fine. And you might wonder why we don't draw any of those homing arrow. It's because of our upgrade. Is this in here? No. No. Yeah. Our upgrade is an opener, and it makes sure that homing arrow cannot be target on turn draw. So you can only draw them to ability. Right, this is the upgrade that I love because it gives you 3 every turn. Alright, now time to have some fun. We're gonna start with... Yeah, let's see. As you can see here, we have... how many? 11, well 10 homing arrow in here. We're gonna get 4 in. And we're gonna see a fun stuff happen. If we are lucky, it's gonna keep chaining for 14 times. I don't do anything. My mouse is here. I don't click anything. Right. 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 And we have 56 stack already. This stack max at 60. So we almost max stack. Of course, I can do Predator Blade to get more damage out of that because it's 4 moral. But we are here to showcase Hilde without any support. So let's not do that. Sadly. Well, we can draw some more. Alright. And let's look at zero in damage. Right. Right. A lot of free attack that can happen. A lot of wonderful situation and mechanic that work together smoothly. Okay, let's draw first, and we're gonna use Vortex. And draw more. Remember, Vortex also draw, right? Easy. Max difficulty 9 stack, and is a Hilde solo. Alright. So yeah, that is how the deck will work. Of course, with better support, it's gonna be much smoother, but that are already really fun from what in my opinion, yeah. So yeah, the code of this build on this build preset gonna be in the description down below if you're interested to pulling her, or you already have her and wonder how to build her. You can do that because you can make whatever I have right now. Now let's talk about her kit a little bit, what I built her with. Memory fragment, I use a new set together with more crit damage set, so it's gonna be like what? This is plus 35, this is plus 25, so it's gonna be plus 60% crit damage in total. And for the potential, you just upgrade everything. That is pretty simple. But you need to be mindful. You need at least 6 stack on extra damage. 6% to get full potential of her unique stat upgrade, which is plus 15% instinct attribute damage. This applies to your attack, to your extra attack too, not just the base attack card, right? Of course, can you build her any other way? You can, but I don't want her any other way. I don't want her to be support. I want her to be main DPS. And if you wonder if you want to pull for her or not, I can only give you a biased opinion that I like her more than Arabella in terms of design. In terms of design, we don't know Arabella will do yet. We know she gonna be a seasonal idol. So if you have FOMO, if you worry about missing out, Arabella is a seasonal idol, not idol, seasonal combatant, and she coming up next banner. So if you really want to have seasonal character instead of Hilde, you should skip. Otherwise, Hilde already strong enough for me. I don't care about this naked woman. Alright, that's all for me today. I hope you have fun playing video game. Good luck with your gacha. Have a good day, good night wherever you are, and see you again next time. For now, bye bye.